Another makeup tutorial? Yes, no, maybe. Don't worry, this is not your typical makeup tutorial. In this podcast right here, we will be having deep, funny, and interesting conversation with lovely people, all while your girl plays down with her brush.
In the party, he just wanna rump. Big boobs in the bus, they plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. They like I tell you, always stay hot. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her.
You can find us on our Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at ChatsandGlams.
Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. She lit, get money too. Like damn, she in her mood. No friends, I don't fuck with the fake. Saying they love me, but
Welcome to Chats and Glam, guys. Enjoy the video. So how was Valentine's Day for you today? Well, this week. Not today, but this week.
Honestly, I don't celebrate Valentine because I never have a Valentine. I'm joking. No, for real, like, it was normal. I did not have a Valentine for real. Unfortunately.
Not unfortunately. I saw your post on Instagram where you were like, am I the only one that never had a Valentine? Like, did a lot of people relate to you?
Yeah, a lot of people related to me, and some people were like, yes, just to joke around, but they didn't have a Valentine either. And then when I also asked them, do you want to be my Valentine? Or like, who wants to be my Valentine? And there was like 35 people saying yes, but no one texted me personally. I was like, what's going on?
Are y'all lying? Like, what's going
I was
on?
like, so y'all don't want me as a Valentine?
That's life. That's really
like, bruh.
life. Do you think like it's hard to find love in our generation?
I feel like, yeah, in a way. I feel like for some people, maybe like, no offense, that don't have like that much morals or something, maybe it's easy for them. But if you know where you're going and you know what you like, you know what you don't like, you know like about like who like what you find as respectful or what you don't find as respectful, like that that makes it hard to find someone good, you know?
Yeah, for real.
Because you don't tolerate like anything.
As you shouldn't.
Exactly. Especially like when you have experience with like, you know,
Bad boys, toxic relationships.
exactly. So you're just like, you know exactly what you should not go for and what is like a red flag or something.
But do you have like any toxic relationship experience? Are you talking from experience? Or?
Yeah, I'm talking from experience, but I don't go for like toxic men, but I think I went for like all kinds of men. Like honestly, like there was like nice boys, normal guys, boring guys, and toxic men. But like I think I just got like 2 toxic guys, and one of them, the thing that I remember, he was like, oh, I don't think you're pretty enough to be an actor or whatever. He was just like trying to diminish me because his life was going nowhere.
Exactly. That's
And
what
it
they
still
always try to
isn't.
do. Oh, say that to the camera. It's still what?
It still isn't going nowhere.
Period.
I have a feeling when people like, because I feel like I'm a nice person usually. I give like my best to people because I don't want to. Like, I want the same energy given back to me. So I always tell myself to give the nicest. And obviously, I don't tolerate disrespect. Like, don't disrespect me. I'm not going to be, like, naive or something. But usually when people do me wrong, I don't know, their life doesn't go anywhere.
Oh, I'm dead. Dead. That's good. But that's a good point. So what's like, for you, what is being toxic in a relationship?
For me, oh my gosh, from experience, oh my gosh, like it's like these men, they weren't toxic men. They were just, I don't know why, but I attract insecure men. And I believe I'm a very, very confident woman, meaning nothing can faze me. Obviously, this like anyone could like feel insecure about little things, but usually like the main things, nothing can faze me. But I always, especially black men, they always try to test my confidence because they don't believe I could be that confident. For example, there was this guy, he was like, what did he say? Oh yes, he was like, oh yeah, there's this, no, I was talking about this guy and I was like saying, oh, he's cute or whatever. And he was like, oh, his he has a girlfriend, and his girlfriend is light skinned, and no offense, she's prettier than you.
Somebody said that to you? That is
And
so
I was like, I think they were waiting for me to react or something, or because usually some people would respond with anger, and I don't know why, but like some men like when black women are angry about things that are supposed to make them insecure.
Exactly.
So I just stood there and I was like, well, that's his loss. I don't know. I really don't care, because I wasn't like interested in him to the point I wanted to date him.
Exactly.
But the funny thing is, after that, like days passed, and the guy texted me and was like, yo, I want to take you out. And I was like, wait, aren't you in a relationship? He's like, no, I'm not with her no more, but I always had my eyes on you, blah, blah, blah. I want to take you out. And I just found it funny. Like, what if I reacted and was like insecure? And I was like, oh my God, like, he doesn't want me because I'm not light skinned. I was like, I really don't care. And look at him in my DMs asking to take me out. Like, that's so weird.
Exactly.
But yeah. And then when I mentioned that to the person that tried to put me down or whatever, he was like surprised, was like, oh, what? I think he's still with her or whatever. He was trying to find excuses because
But why
he couldn't
was
believe.
he trying to put you down though?
I
That's
don't
my
know.
question. Did you do something to the boy?
I didn't do
like that? That's
anything.
disrespectful.
I don't know
now.
why, and it's like not the first time that I hear that, especially like some men being like, "Oh, I know you're pretty, but you need to calm down." Like, calm down. Like, I don't understand.
Calm down.
Like, the thing is that it pisses me off because I'm not like. Sorry, like, yes, I find myself pretty, but I'm not gonna be like rude to people because I'm pretty. Like, I always give respect. I always give bubbliness, whatever. Like, I always get a really good energy to people because that's
Even when like the roles are reversed, right? When you're like with somebody that's lighter, you're not like some type of way.
Exactly, I would never act some type of way just because I'm pretty or whatever. And it's funny that even though I'm nice, even though I'm respectful with others, all they can see is that, why is she confident? Like, that's all they can see.
Because she can.
I don't
She's
understand.
confident because she can, okay? Because she can.
It's like, I remember the person that told me that, he was like saying that I need to calm down. I was like, why calm down? I'm not rude. I'm not disrespectful with you. I've never been disrespectful with anyone. Why should I calm down? Like, I don't understand. And even him, he didn't even know what to answer. Like, they're just focused on about like
let people
why
be
she
confused.
confident.
Like, why are people so confused? You're trying to comfort me, but you coming for yourself.
Exactly.
That's what it's given. Like, why are you so confused?
I don't understand. Like, for real,
Like,
I really don't get it.
things like that make me angry because you don't deserve that. You're a human being like everybody. You're doing your own thing. You're flourishing, striving, living your best life.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that's so...
I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of getting insecure men. Like, why do I get that? Like, and they could be good looking, but why are you insecure? Like, I feel in my head, I'm like, you should be happy that a girl is confident enough to show herself, to dress nice, take care of herself. Like, you should be so happy that you have that in front of you. And then, like, they're like, I want a confident woman. But you don't really want a confident woman. You want a girl that you can control. Like, that she can be, what is it, the word? Like, you know, when you're submissive?
Yeah, submissive.
Like, I feel like maybe they find it as a threat when women are confident and they're not submissive. They know what they want and they know when to say no. So it's just like, I don't know. There's some men out here, they insecure.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
I feel like some men out here,
so
they don't want a woman. They want a girl.
They want a Barbie.
They want to play dress
up. Like, that's what they want.
Honestly, it's just funny. But yeah.
That's crazy. How do you think you'll find love, like, in the future?
That's a good question. Honestly, I don't really know. But I'm never, like, really focused on I should find love or, oh, I'm single, whatever. I'm just focused on, like, my grind and just doing what I love. And eventually, you know, it will happen.
It will happen once it happens.
But I feel like when you think about it too much, it's not going to happen.
Exactly.
And especially when you're, like, you think about it and you really want it, everything that's going to come to you will not be good. Trust.
Yeah, that's so true.
It won't, like, even though a guy will come to you, be like, oh my gosh, yeah, he's that guy, but he's not the right one.
That's true. That is so true.
Because you really want it. But it's everything happens. Usually good things happen when you don't even think about it. It's crazy.
What would be like your ideal date?
Ooh, ideal date. I do like when someone takes me out and I have to dress up to go. What else do I like? I like a planned date, meaning like the guy especially will
Plans
like
for you.
plan it and be
Exactly.
like, okay, we're gonna go to do bowling and then we're gonna go to the restaurant and whatever. Like I like that. Like I'll pick you up at that time and we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. But that's rare. Not everyone
so
has
rare.
that kind of experience.
Yeah, especially like intergeneration. Like chivalry is dead.
I know, because
don't
like
know
they're
what
scared to
happened.
simp or something. It's just like, what? Can you just treat a woman right? I don't know, make her feel special.
For real.
I don't get it. Like I don't understand what the problem is.
For real.
It's annoying.
It's men.
And it's like yeah, it's really annoying. I'm sure there's some no, honestly, no. Because I've experienced some good guys and I don't think there's no such thing as good guys. You know why? Because some of them could be like really nice and sweet, right? But the consistency is lacking. I'm telling you, all the men, like toxic, nice, whatever, bad boy, super
boy.
sweet,
Exactly.
lacking consistency.
Exactly.
It's like at the beginning, it's like, oh yeah, he's so sweet, oh my god, and then he doesn't tell you you're beautiful anymore. Why do I have to tell you to let you know that? Why aren't you saying the same thing before? Like I'm not supposed to do that. I like a girl that communicates. Like, all right, I don't care. I don't need to communicate the little things. Like, I don't understand. It's so annoying.
And like, what do they even mean by communicate?
And like, they want a woman that communicates and tells you like if she doesn't like something or whatever, but they won't do anything about it. They
won't reciprocate.
Exactement. Like they want communication, but they won't react.
That effort.
Exactly. Do the effort or whatever. So it's like just a waste of time. And I've been wasting my breath for so many men in my life. So that's why I'm just like focused on myself. But there's no like, at the end of the day, I focus on myself, yes, but that doesn't mean my doors are closed, you know? Like I'll still imagine someone that I'm like, okay, I can talk to a little bit, but usually it goes nowhere because I feel like they're
dysfunctional.
They're not like, they don't deserve me. There you go.
Period. I love that energy. I really love it. But from your past relationship, do you only have like negative experience or?
Okay, there's some that were positive experiences. It's just unfortunately I just did not like them anymore or something. Not that they did anything specific. It's just I didn't have interest for them anymore.
I feel that.
But so I would say that's why I can never say like, oh, F man or whatever, because there's some that were really, really nice. It's just they weren't my type.
Yeah, I would never say that also because, you know, one man is not the whole population. It's just one man. It's one love story.
The problem is for the really nice, it's like 20%. Like, like 20% of men were like really nice, but the rest were disgusting.
Trash men.
Especially the ones that say they're good guys. They're the worst. I'm a good guy, right?
Especially like if you need to say it, like why do you feel the need to say it?
Exactly.
Like why? Men. Men.
Honestly. But in another way, I love the idea of men. Why I say that is because I like the masculinity. I like the protection. I like all that things that men have. It's just in the head there's something wrong.
No, for real.
But like all the things that as me, a woman, need, I like that of a man. And I don't want to be like, I'm independent. No, because I feel like most women that say they're independent, not much men will go to them because they'll be like, well, you don't need me. It's not that I need a man. I want a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want
need a man.
to feel like I'm a princess and he's protecting me. Like I want to feel like that. Even though I could protect myself, I can defend myself, but I do like when a man steps up as a man and says, yo, don't talk to you like that. Ooh, damn, okay.
Period.
I love that.
Period.
Like, it's like I can defend myself, but yes, step out as a man. Do that, you know? So I definitely love that.
Yeah, I feel that. That's normal. That is normal.
Because I remember, like, sometimes I watch TikToks and I hate, like, when women are like, yeah, we don't need men, like, take them off, like, they shouldn't exist. No, girl, you
Yeah,
know what
for
happened?
real.
My sister, like, her car, like, did not work, and she was like, she didn't know what to do, and a man stopped to help her. But the thing is that a woman would not stop. A woman wouldn't stop. It's a man that stopped to help her out to fix her car. So I'm like, yes, I do love the masculinity in a man, like, I can take care of you. I like that in a man. And I think we can never say we don't need that or we don't want that.
We do need men,
I
we
do
need
need
the
men.
right men, but I also feel like men bring a lot of fear into this world,
Yes.
especially for like us women. So that's what I would say,
Yeah.
but I'm right with you. Like, never, I don't like women that are all about like, you don't need men. Like, no, that should never be the message.
All I'm
Because
gonna
we
say is that when it comes to sexuality, that's when you need to fear, because that's the thing that scares me the most. Especially, I don't even want to talk about that subject, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to like nice guys or whatever, there's so many men. When it comes to sexuality, it's the worst thing. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. But let's not even talk about that subject. But yes.
Period.
That's what I feel is a fear. But if it's not sexuality, it's just about just respect women, you know, about the respect of women.
So now we'll start on the eyes. I'm using my Kayowa Beauty eyeshadow palette that you can find on our website. So www.kayowabeauty.com to shop this palette, period. Here you have it. So I saw you talk about the pretty privilege on your Instagram. Do you think it exists?
Yes, definitely.
Period.
From experience, again, like, I'm not the prettiest girl in the world, but I think I'm okay for the society.
Not okay.
And, like, I'm a pass, you know. But from experience, yeah, it does work a lot, especially like if you want something. Usually, people will give it to someone that's more prettier, you know. Yeah.
Did it ever like happen to you?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to go into details?
Let me think of a situation. Damn, I don't remember a specific situation. But
I would say for my part, I also think that it does exist. For me, I had like situation, well, me it's like an accumulation of situation. Like I feel like, especially like this past year, because like I know I'm pretty, okay? So I noticed, well, it was always easy for me to find jobs and everything, but I've just noticed that in my jobs, men, they were looking at me, you know, always trying to talk to me, always trying to move on to me. And I've noticed that also like things, because I'm pretty, like men will help me with certain things.
Yes, exactly.
And they would take like, it was easier for me. They would take work off of me, if I can say.
Yes,
I don't want to like promote that, but I do think it does exist. But I think that it also sucks that it exists, because you should treat everybody equally.
In
But
a way,
guys,
like, yeah, obviously treat everyone equally, but we're not gonna lie, it does feel nice. But obviously I wouldn't want, just because my friend is not the prettiest, that she's treated differently. That's no. You know, I feel like it's like, if you respect a woman, just respect all of them, no matter
Yeah.
what size they are or how they look.
exactly.
But yes, when you said that, I do remember that I got accepted to my job. I work at Sephora, and I got accepted
Period.
because I would say because I'm pretty. Like, one day were telling me like, oh my gosh, yes, your friend was talking about you, and look at, she is so pretty. Definitely would take you, definitely. You know, like. And it took me right away, but it's just like that. And also, I play with the thing about that men they want to help you, whatever. I personally, like I said, I like
I like it too. I
men,
like to be pampered.
Yeah, I like when men
I like when
take.
men come to me and be like, oh, do you need this? Do you need that? I love it.
Yeah, and
really
sometimes
love it.
I do it deliberately. Like, it's just funny. Like, just like, it's so funny, but it's just, it's fun. And it's like, you drop something, you're like, oh my God, this is so heavy.
Yeah, for
and they're like, oh, let me
real.
help you.
For real. I feel like sometimes though, like I do it on purpose. Like I just want somebody to like cater to me.
Like, help me out.
Yes.
And when no one helps me, I'm like, y'all are not man.
Yeah. Like honestly, men should always open the door for you. That's non-negotiable.
I don't even need to ask you.
For real. And when you see that something is heavy, please take it for us.
Like you see I'm holding heavy bags, hold it.
Exactly.
And also, like, I feel like in my head, I'm like, just in general, like, imagine you're just my friend, like, we're just friends, like, nothing more. Still, I'm still a woman, you know what I'm saying? It's not because I'm your friend that I'm like, oh, I'm not like a man, you're homie. Like, if I have some heavy stuff and I need help, just still be
Just help
helpful.
us.
Like, man, you're a
Like,
man.
come on.
Do the man stuff. Like, come on.
For real. For real. And you know, like when you're, I don't know for you, like when you're going out, you're like with your friends and like the man just go to talk to one girl and leaves the other ones hanging. Like I just feel like that is.
But you know why I say that I'm okay for society? Because I got in both situations where I wasn't the prettiest,
Pretty one,
and
okay.
most of my life when I was younger or whatever, I was not considered pretty, and a lot of bad experiences.
Me too,
But
girl.
at the end of the day, I feel like I should never. Because I know the experience of not being pretty and how people treat you when you're not pretty. I know the experience of like how to be pretty and how people treat you when you're pretty. So I just never expect anything, and I just like, I'm like, you can judge whether you find me pretty or not, but at the end of the day, I don't expect anything.
The treatment.
Like all I care about is that I find myself pretty.
Period. That's true.
Like that's all I care
the most
about.
important.
Yeah. But yeah, it was hard.
How were you like when you were growing up?
When I was growing up, I always been very like energetic and a lot of energy. I used to be very a tomboy-ish, but when I got in high school, I started being more like
Girly.
into my girly. But I feel now like I'm both, like tomboy and girly, you know, in both. But
Do you
yeah.
feel like you're even both like on social media or more?
Yeah, sometimes
life?
I think on my social media we see more of my girly side, but when I do videos on my stories, like we see a little bit of my, you know, my manly side or whatever. But yeah, I recently I did like a photo shoot. I feel like it's more a little bit manly, but yeah, I like both. I like being both.
It depends of the day.
Yeah, it depends on the
Exactly.
day.
Just be yourself, be what you feel like. Period.
Yeah.
I always say Piriana.
Oh, me, I say Purity.
Periodi. Ooh, that's a new one.
Periodi.
Period. So without further ado, guys, I want to present to you my beautiful model that I have here today. So she is Callie Roy, and she is a content creator, model, I would even say aspiring actress, humorist, because she funny on the ground too, you know, like she funny. So this is her. So how you doing? How you been?
I've been good. I'm doing super, super, super good.
How was your week?
My week was hectic, but I got through it.
Period. Why was it hectic?
I don't even want to like talk too much about it, but it was more about this crazy photographer. He had really bad energy. Really bad energy. It was too much for me.
Do you feel like when you're working with somebody and they have bad energy, you can still like do your work correctly, or it really like affects your work?
When they have bad energy, my body will react in uncomfort, so it won't be as good as when I'm comfortable, you know?
That's true.
So it's like, it's not me like being like, okay, body, do that. It's just my body will be like, yeah, no.
That's true. And I know you're a content creator. Like, how long have you been doing content creation?
I've been doing content, I would say 2 years now.
Period.
I'm still trying to find more like, I don't know, talents or that I have. So I try everything with what I can do. And now I see that I can do it. So now I'm just going to do more and see if it's going to work out for my Instagram.
Period. And how did you start on content creation?
At first I just really liked like I liked posing, for pictures and whatever. But then I realized like I don't want to specifically be a model. So I was like I use my comfort of poses into my content creation. Like when I have clothes and I just use my poses and I pose and it looked good and ended up looking good. So yeah.
Period. I like that for you. I really like that.
Thank you. And I also like editing, so that's a really fun thing.
So are you like a one-woman show or you have like a whole team?
Oh no, I'm a one-woman show.
One woman? Period.
Yeah.
That's good. We like that. You like it? I'm good. So what is like, I see that your content on Instagram is mostly like fashion. When you started content creating, did you always knew that you were going to do mainly fashion?
Yeah, I honestly I really like to like clothes. I like looking at like fashionable pictures, people dressing nice or whatever. So yeah, I think it's not that I wanted to do that specifically. I just did it. Yeah.
Period.
But I also do like a little bit of makeup, like my own makeup on Instagram, just some little videos. But yeah.
Yes, I saw your reel for the Gala Dynasty on your makeup. It was amazing.
Thank you.
It was amazing. You look good.
Thank you.
You look glowing.
Yes.
You're doing your thing.
Period.
Black girl striving.
We love that.
Yes. So what does like fashion mean to you?
Fashion, it's pretty much like expression of who I am, like deep down inside me. I try to like sometimes I see people's different fashion and I get inspired by it and I want to make my own like style, my own style, Like when I enter a room, like we know, yep, that's Callie. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh yeah, she's dressing like this girl. No, it's Callie.
I'm kind of the same way as you with makeup, but also with fashion, with everything, I want to make it my own. I take inspiration like either from a photo or a gala or whatever, and I make it my own. Would you say that like you're the same way?
I would say I'm like that. Well, I'm more like me. It's like I sleep, and sometimes I have a huge imagination, so I can see like, oh, which look can fit me. If I have an idea like about this dress and this jacket, I can imagine it, see myself, see the dress on me, then see me putting that jacket on, and then I see it. It's like that's how I can know what style, like how I want to dress today or whatever, or what makes sense. If I imagine I'm like, oh, I think this will look good, then I have to sit down, close my eyes, and imagine me sitting like dressing up, putting that thing so that I could see if it works or something.
I'm the exact same way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But when it comes to like fashion and like makeup, I also have the tendency that I don't only want to look good, I want to make other people look good. So I do want when people see my IG to feel like, oh, I can wear that and I could look as good as her or whatever. So I even like when I work at Sephora, like I always want to give like makeup that can make them look good,
So you really like take your time into like helping them with their makeup.
I don't like do makeup like you, but I'm more like conseillère. But I really want to give the best things so that they could look good, especially when it's like Black women, and they come and they ask me like, oh, what are you wearing? What can I do to have this makeup? Then I tell them, because I really want everyone to look good,
Period.
Like if you're my friend, like I'm gonna make sure you have to look my level.
Too.
Like let's both look good. Like
For real, that is so true.
Like I'll still have my own person. Like don't try to be like me, but you can still like look good in your own way.
That's so true. That is good. But you're not scared like because Instagram can bring a lot of insecurities. So you're never scared like when people look at your page, like they're like, oh, I wish I look as good as this girl.
Oh, like I used to do that, but since my mom is my life coach, she helped me to move forward and not compare myself because comparison
that.
used to be like a huge issue for me. So then, like, she really helped me to not compare myself, and also God helped me not to compare
And
myself.
also God, I like how you said that.
Yeah, because I don't want to forget him because my mom and God and me, it's all a same group.
It's all a team.
Yeah, it's all a team. So, and Elohim. Yeah, so really, she really helped me to move forward and really focus on myself because I had to realize that comparison was not bringing me anywhere. It was not making me happy. It was not advancing me. It was more taking me back and making me stay in one place. Like every time I would compare myself, I wouldn't do content. I wouldn't do anything because I would just spend hours and hours comparing and complaining on how much I could have. Why don't I have that? Why does she look like that? Whatever.
Exactly. That's so true. And you said that your mom is your life coach. Is she like that's her profession? Or?
My mom, well, she used to do that when we were younger, like for other people, but now she's more into business. When my dad, they have like a business together, and she just decided like she wanted to help us three. I have a sister and a brother to just move forward to really have a life coach and become who we're supposed to be. Because my parents are very supportive, and I think that
I love that.
that's like why I'm like this. They're very supportive. They want me to be an actor, and they are a little too supportive sometimes.
What
but
do you mean too
like
supportive?
you know when they're just really like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. Oh my gosh, you should do this audition. Oh, how did it go? Oh no, it's like they're all in my business because they really want me to succeed, which is good. But sometimes it could get annoying because you like don't want to rush things, especially like when it's long, and then the person's like, oh, why aren't you getting paid for that? It's like don't talk about anything.
Money,
Just let it
happen.
when it happens, you'll see, and I'll tell you like this is what's happening. But yeah.
That is really good. Because a lot of like African parents are not.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to content creation. I just feel like, what is going on?
I know,
They're
but
not
I
really
feel
supportive.
like that is true. But my mom was born here, and my dad was born in Africa, but he was he came here and adjusted. He adjusted. And right now my sister's an artist, and also an active hair activist. So my family is very supportive about that because I think we're more artistic people, while my parents are born business. But yeah.
So your parents like never forced you like to become doctor,
lawyer? No,
because these African parents, they're like, oh, become a doctor, become a lawyer.
Yeah.
But
when I was younger, my parents saw that I was like they saw star mode, whatever, and they would push me to like just perform and like once like when I was like in primary school, I just danced in front of everyone, do the dance, and they just were like, we see something in you, we see that you have this drive to be a star, to have this personality, to talk to people. So we're like, she's meant for this world.
Quality, yeah. Oh, I like that.
So they just pushed me to be an actor. They pushed me to do like classes, whatever, paid for it when I was younger. So yeah.
I like that. Because not a lot of African parents are like that. A lot of African parents, they want you to be more in a safe... They play too safe with their kids. They want you to either be a doctor, a lawyer... even like business, I don't feel like they really want us to do business. They want us to work for somebody. I feel like, for these parents, they just want, I guess, control and also happiness for their child. But my parents saw in another way, like, I want you to be happy, not me to be happy and show the world. But it's like more like, you're going to be happy in your career and I'm going to be happy that you succeeded. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just about, we want you to succeed in whatever you're good at. That's so good. That is so good.
But also, like, my parents saw me, so they know, like, okay, she's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm not good, I'm like,
you saw.
Like, damn. But yeah.
That's really good.
And I think, like, for now, my sister's very successful at what she does. So I think the fact that my parents were pushing her to go over her her limits was really why she's here.
That is so great.
Yeah. And I
love
said
that.
again with God, because God is a big part of
Of course, God is
world.
like everything.
Yeah. Helped me for a lot of things.
Start this segment that I call Better Eyes. So I'm gonna give you like a situation, life situation, maybe a little bit spicy. So it's gonna be 3 questions. Dead, it means like you're not with it. You would never participate in that. And it means like, yeah, like it's okay for you.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready for the question? Cause they juicy.
I'm ready.
Okay, so the first question is, imagine, like your sister, she has a boyfriend, they've been dating for like 2 years, and then they break up. They've been broken up, like they really don't talk to each other. They've been broken up for like a year and plus. And then imagine the man moves on to you.
Dead, dead. There's so much men in the world. I do not need someone that's already been
Messing with your sister, eh? Yeah,
No.
I agree with you on that one. For me too, it's a dead because
even my friend, even if it's my friend, me, it's
Yeah, me
like,
too.
I know
Me
you
too.
did things with this person, I'm not
Yeah,
going for it. And
yeah.
first of all, no, there's other men in the world,
for
like, I am
real.
not desperate, no.
For real. But also like the friend part, do you think like, because sometimes we say we're friends, but we're not friends.
I wouldn't either.
You wouldn't? Okay.
I just, like, I'm really, like, I tell myself there's so many men in the world, this man's not gonna give me more things than another man
That's
does it.
true.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like the way you think.
Like, I'm not gonna get treated any better. It's just a man that's dated someone I know. Like, no.
That is true. I like that one. The second, imagine like you've been like following a guy on Instagram, so then you start talking to each other, and then the talking started like turned into dating. So you guys are dating, everything's going good, and then bam, you being in the social media world, it tells you that he's uncomfortable with the attention that you're getting, and that also he doesn't like certain of your pictures or poses.
Dead. First of all, I've been saying I hate men that are insecure. I'm not posing like, it's okay if like for women to post things that are sexual, but me, I'm not that girl. So I'm not posting anything that
That's too vulgar.
vulgar. And also if attention, boy,
Bye.
bye, because you're not. I need a confident man. That's not a man. I'll be like, you're not a man. Bye.
That's true. That's dead for me too. Because we don't want insecure men. We don't need that type of energy.
Tired.
Yeah, for real. For real. And the last one, this one is easy. So imagine like, can you date a man that never dated in his ethnicity?
Ooh, that's actually very hard. My arms are always open. I do prefer black men, but a preference to me is like just something you're used to, something you're comfortable with. But I'm always open for anything else, and I have experienced Indian man, Latinos, white man, and it's just if you're another nationality, you need to not be ignorant. Like, you need to know things about black women, about how we change our hair, about our experiences, because there's so many things that you might not understand. Like, I could just be there and I can know, like, how do I say this? Like, they'll say comments, someone that's not black, they'll say comments like, is this your real hair? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
why? You know what I'm saying? I want you to know, like, nah, that's not okay. Why are you saying that to her? Like, as much as, like, I want a man, I want, like, him to also be, no.
Yeah, you
don't
have to
say
be
that to her.
woke.
You
Like,
know?
you cannot be like
that woke to be defending me.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
But me, like, for the ethnicity part, I feel like I don't like people that never dated in their ethnicity because, like, I find that it's an issue. Like, do you have a problem with your ethnicity? Like, what is going on over there? Like, so me personally, I would say I would say dead, because a lot of men don't like who they are, like not just men, like people in general. So for me, it's giving a little bit like insecure, maybe like, and I don't want like an insecure man or somebody that doesn't like where they're from, because me, that's what I like about myself.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change it for the world, for nobody. So yeah, me, it's dead.
When you said that, I was just thinking like of experience with black men in general, of how sometimes they would not diminish, they would put down black women to be with, I'm not gonna specify, but people that are not black. But yeah, and it's just like, I find that kind of embarrassing, and I would never, like, honestly, I hate the word like, oh, but it's my preference. To me, I believe a preference is like I said, something that you're comfortable with. But never I would close my arms and be like, nah, I don't want him, I don't want that. No, like, I feel like beauty is beauty, you know? It's just about personality. It's about like, if they're not ignorant, like I said. So
Beauty
yeah.
is not like what you look like. It's honestly like the way you are.
Yeah,
Like
it's the
things
way
that
you
you
are.
do. That's
Exactly.
like what's beautiful. And also, personally, I have an issue also with people that say I only date like that type of people.
Yeah,
Because like that's
too.
a fetish. That's not like that's a fetish for me. That's what I think.
Yeah, to me, and also like, you know, when they say that oh, I like light skins and dark skin,
Or
that's
I
not
like
preference.
Asian, like
That's not preference.
yeah, that's
just
fetish.
I never heard in my like, if you really think about it, how is a color, a skin color, a preference? It should be more like, oh, imagine you're into like culture or whatever. You're like, yeah, like my preference is like, I like people that are, I don't know, into African, whatever.
Yeah, because we can
but
relate.
never being like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, she's lighter, so I like more light. How does that make sense in
That's
my
not
head?
beauty.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
For real.
So yeah,
So that was it, guys.
don't
Do you feel
ever.
sometimes that like people are on TikTok are ignorant? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
They're
sometimes I
ignorant. They're
look-
just sitting there at home watching videos
For
and not even
real.
experiencing it. Oh yeah, black girls are like this. Did you ever talk to a black girl? You can't even talk to one. You're not even able to.
You're for real.
You don't even have the guts to talk
You're
to one.
for real. That is so true.
Like, are you serious?
That is so true.
This is so funny.
And sometimes we see videos of white women trying to do things as black women do, like especially with the hair. Oh no, especially with the food. The food, sorry, but the fufu, leave it to the black people, please. Leave the fufu to us. I saw a girl, how did she even make that? No, that fufu was not delicious, okay? Please, just leave that to us. And I feel like also, they always trying to do the same thing as us.
It's not even about that. It's about who's tolerating it. Who's tolerating it is black men. That's it, bro.
That's true, that's
If
true.
like because me, I from now on I realize I'm tired of like I have to
Explaining
defend
yourself,
myself,
yeah.
explain myself. I want to see black men be black men.
Yes.
Wake up, be like, hey, no, don't talk about black women like that. Even though like some of them, even though it's not your preference, still be like, hey, no, like that's disrespectful. You don't need to talk about them like that, you know? And why people are so used and comfortable to talk bad about us
It's
and
because
all
of the
kinds of
black
it is
man.
because of black men. Why? It's like, it's crazy.
It's crazy because your mama black. Hello?
It's crazy to me. I'm proud to be black. No, you're not proud to be black. Because I'm proud to be black. So I will
real.
defend you and I will defend black women too.
Exactly.
You know? So no, like,
Exactly.
it's really, really annoying to see that. It's annoying.
It's super duper annoying.
It's like, I just don't understand. You know why? Because I remember me, when I was younger, I went to this only white school and it was really, really hard, you know, all this racism and all
feel
that
you.
extra stuff. And the black guy went to the same school as me, went to the same experience, racism and all that, and ended up wanting women that are not black and putting us down. But me, I never, like, all black women, I mean, unless I'm wrong, I've never had in my head to be like, yeah, because of this, I'm just gonna go for people that are not black. Like,
That's
people, you know,
true.
I never
That's
had that in my head. I was always proud. I was always like attracted to them or whatever, or open for any other ethnicity. I just don't understand this lack of mental confidence. I don't understand. It's like, or self-love, like truly. I feel like maybe it's because,
The reject.
not that, but I think it's maybe because like they're not allowed to express themselves. They're not allowed to express that they are scared or they are upset about something. Because us women, if I'm like upset about the colorism and all that, I can be like, oh, this sucks. Like, why is this happening to me? Blah, blah. But men are not able to express like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling sad that people are being really racist. I'm feeling sad that people don't like me because I'm black. They never express that. So maybe they never had like someone be like, no, you should love yourself. No, you shouldn't think like that. No, no, no. You know, because they don't talk about it.
Yeah, I feel that for men, self-love is less like talked about because I feel like they're assumed to be strong, assumed to like know everything. So I do feel like that is a problem in our Black society, but I also feel like we're in 2023. Like you should be proud of yourself, especially with everything going on. A lot of killings, the media. Just be proud, protect us. We need protection.
We need protection. Honestly, I love being protected. I
Yeah, me
mentioned that so
too.
many times, but I'm telling you, I like to be protected.
Period. I wanted to ask you, like, what motivated you into doing like content creation?
What motivated me is more, okay, so when I was mentioning that when I was younger, I always had this sort of a star mode where I'm able to just talk to people. I'm not like really shy or whatever. So I've always liked to just be in the public, you know? So doing content creation, it's just helps me being in the public and just like acting also, like being in the public, you know, being another character, you know, I feel so good doing it. Yeah, like definitely, I just really like being in the public and an entertainment to people.
That is so good. That is so good. Do you have like, I know like you built a following over the years, and do you have like any tips for people, aspiring content creators, to like grow their content?
Honestly, because of how Instagram is more in control than you are, I can't really give a specific tip. All I can say is that consistency, and you have to find your niche. You have to find what you are good at instead of trying to be something you're not. Eventually, like the more you have to test everything, like you test something you saw, like, oh, I saw this girl do that. Let me test that. How's it gonna work for me and people that follow me? Is it gonna look nice? Oh, it doesn't work? Yeah, okay. Next, you know, you test things and then you see what you're comfortable with, and that's how you're
You'll grow.
You'll grow, and eventually people will like you for you. You know, they'll like watching you, and that's what you want. Not like, oh yeah, she makes me think of. No, I don't make you think of anything. I make you think of who, Callie.
I'm dead.
You know, that's what I want.
I'm dead.
Like I don't want to be compared to nobody. Yeah.
Do people like often compare you on social media?
No, they don't compare me. It's just if we're talking about that subject, more like oh you look like the other black girl that I follow. Oh my god, you look like this black girl, but we don't look alike.
We really don't. We never
don't.
did. We're two completely different.
No, because you both
people.
have the same color of braids, right?
I'm
It's so annoying.
dead. I'm so dead. That is so true. Especially like because there's few content creators, Black content creators in Montreal. They think we're all the same. Like no, we're different, we're diverse. And it is what it is.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Period. When you started like your content creation journey, did you start it because like you wanted to be like famous, or you more started because you wanted to like show show to others like what are your passion, what you like to do?
Yeah, I wanted to, like I said, like before, it's more really to help others to feel comfortable with themselves, because I don't only like just do content, whatever. Sometimes I do stories and I talk about certain subjects or whatever. I really try. I want to, when people see my stuff, they want to, they happy. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a smile on their face. Yes, my pictures look good, but at the same time, she's not just pretty. She also is a little like, I don't know, weird or funny. You know, I'm not scared of being myself. I want to show that I'm not just a girl that's just posing and like, yeah, I'm
And
just
being
really
mean.
pretty. No, like it's like more different kinds of things. Like when they go on my account.
Period. I like that.
I just want to make people laugh, even though I'm not a comedian, but like,
No,
I
you're
wanna
funny,
make
girl.
people
You're
laugh.
funny. You're funny.
But yeah, because I always told myself like I'd never wanted to be just
Famous.
it's not even about famous. I want people to imagine follow me because they like it. They like what they see, you know, not just because I want to be famous or something.
Do you feel that now, like, people want to be influencers more, like, to be famous for the hype?
Yeah.
Do you like, do you believe in the hype culture?
Hype culture. What is that again?
The hype, it means like, people do things just for like,
Yeah, definitely. I believe that people do things just to be famous. You know what I told myself? I told myself that I should never. No. What I was saying is that yes, I want to say that fans can switch up on you very easily.
That's true.
And also, people don't. They don't like you. They don't love you. They just want to be entertained. So I would never. All these people that start switching out just because they're at a following is so stupid to me. Because it's like they don't give a damn about you. They just want to be entertained. And I remember this comedian on TikTok. He was saying that he met one of his fans. The guy was like, "Oh my gosh, I love your stuff. Make me laugh." The guy said, "Make me laugh," and he was like, "No, I'm just like, you know, I'm just normal right now. Like I'm just doing my day." And he's like, "No, but like, you do that on your TikTok. Why are you not funny?"
Because he should not have his day?
You know, but
What do you
that's what I'm
mean?
saying. Like the people that think because they have a following, because people love them, no, they don't love you. They just want to be entertained, and that's it. If one day you do something, they could switch up on you so quick. And especially some fans, they're very, very mean. Like, they could judge you, they could do anything. So it's like you have to just keep your head up and be like, why am I doing this? Am I doing this for them or am I doing this for me?
Exactly.
So if you just like post and you just do like, I think this is nice, you post and whatever, you're doing it for you, you know what I'm saying? Without
Period.
expecting anyone to love you.
Exactly.
I remember like when I was my dad has a friend that's also an actor, and I remember I was saying, oh yeah, like when I'm an actor, when I'm known, I want to be inspiring. He's like, that's not a goal, and I was like, why is it not a goal? And he's like, because you should never want to be inspired. You should just let people get inspired by you.
True.
Like you just let people be inspired. I should never be like, I want people to inspire you. I want people to love me. No, they're just gonna love you because they love you. That's it.
That's true.
You know? So he told me to change up my goal. Like he's like, don't have that as a goal. If someone wants to be inspired, they'll be inspired. He's like, because I am inspired by Denzel Washington for some little things. And him, it's like, he didn't say, oh, I want you to be inspired by me. It's just because there's things that he was doing that really inspired me. He just is an inspiration for me, you know?
That's true.
And when he said that, I realized that exactly. Like, I should never expect people to love me or find me pretty. Even though someone be like, oh, yeah, but you are really pretty. But other people might think I'm not. And that's okay, you know?
Yeah, that's okay.
That's
true.
okay, because I find myself pretty. That's all that matters.
I like that. I like that.
Pretty bitch. No, I'm joking.
Period.
But yeah.
Period. I'm just gonna ask you, can you look up for me? Thank you.
Oh, I want to also talk about the subject of confidence. That is a subject I need to talk about with people because
God called you to talk about it.
I really need.
He
Because
convicted
I feel,
you.
Yeah, I feel like the videos and people that are saying love yourself, blah blah blah, all this blah blah blah. Why I say it's blah 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 because it's really blah blah blah. Like,
confidence to me is like you should find yourself pretty, yes, but you should never expect people to find you pretty because you think you're pretty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I was younger, it was really, like I said again, it was really hard for me, whatever. Like, I wasn't the,
White school.
I wasn't the pretty girl, whatever. And how I really started being confident is that I kept, like, the first step I did, I looked at my imperfection, things that I thought was imperfect. And I was, like, switching it up to something positive. Like, I didn't like my nose, I didn't like my face. And I was like, I love my nose. My nose is so pretty. My nose is beautiful. I like my cheekbones. I like all of that. The more I repeated that consistently, that's how I believed that it was pretty. And then the problem where then I did that, but then I thought, like, oh, because I find myself pretty, people should find me pretty. But it's not what happens. That the thing is that I was already pretty. It's just the energy that I was giving myself changed up the energy that people were giving around me. When I was, like, more like, oh no, negative and all of that, everyone would give me that energy that I was giving to myself, you know?
That's true.
And when I started being confident and more alive, then people would give me the same energy. But then again, not everyone thought I was pretty. So for that, let me tell you a trick. I told myself, wow, let me rewind. I told myself that, that not everyone finds me pretty. I kept repeating not everyone finds me pretty. I'm a beautiful woman, but I should never, ever expect for people to find me pretty. And I'm not the prettiest girl in the world. And by saying that, I'm not the prettiest girl in the world, I'm pretty, but I'm not the prettiest girl in the world, nothing can faze you. The guy can come to you and be like, I don't think you're pretty. Okay. Like, that's okay.
On to the next.
That's okay, you know? And a real confidence is about, yes. Real confidence is about realizing that you don't need to be the prettiest. Real confidence is about not expecting people to find you pretty. Real confidence about not expecting people to find you pretty is because a lot of girls that are, like, used to being the pretty girl their whole life, the minute, I'm telling you, when I say the minute that someone rejects them, it's the end of the world. Bro, like, it's
But
like
even
the
for
end of the
guys,
world.
eh?
Yeah, guys. But girls that are used, or men that are used to having a yes, and the minute they get a no, it's like the end of the world. Like, but what? Why? No. And then they start crying. Oh my God, I'm ugly. No. Because you were so used to getting a yes, you were never also used to getting a no. So if you brainwash your mind to realize, like, about it's okay to get a yes, it's okay to get a no, nothing can faze you, you know?
For real.
And even till this day, I still get rejected, like, but that's okay. 'Cause you know why? Because I'm pretty.
Period. I like that. I
I
really
find
like
myself
that.
pretty. That's it.
I really like that.
Again, it's not because I think that my eyes are beautiful, I think my cheekbones are beautiful, whatever, that someone else will think it's beautiful. It's always like, I repeat myself so that, it can, you remind yourself about this message. It's not because all of a sudden you find yourself pretty that everyone will find you pretty. That's a lie.
That's true.
That's a huge lie. For everyone that's like, love yourself, that's a lie. Like, yes, love yourself, but not everyone will love you.
But I feel
It
like
is what it is.
I feel like love yourself is true. Yes, do love yourself, but I think what you're saying
Don't
is
expect
just
anything.
realize that you're not going to be beautiful to everybody. But I feel like it's totally fine to love yourself.
Yeah. It's fine to love
being
yourself,
honest.
but the idea of, like, constant videos of love yourself, guys, love yourself. Shut up. Like,
Especially when it comes from the
No.
pretty girl.
yeah. Especially when it comes to the pretty girl. No. Like, even her, if she gets a rejection, watch her. Just look at her. I'm telling you.
She'll do a
Look at
story
her.
time in 5 seconds.
Look at her. Like, no, she won't do a story time. You just, like, if you see her live, like, face to face, and you're the one, she didn't expect you, imagine, to get the attention, and you get attention, just watch how she's acting. Trust me. Just watch how she's gonna act. She's
Are you
gonna
talking
act
from experience?
I'm talking about my experience. Like, trust me. Trust
Okay.
me. Especially,
You or like somebody you knew?
no, not me. Somebody that didn't like to be rejected and me getting the attention that they thought they should have gotten. Yeah.
Crazy.
But it's a more of like you brainwash your own mind,
Yeah.
you know, and then if I say, sometimes I could say that and someone else would be like, no, I am pretty, I'm 10 on 10. Okay, but
Period.
that's okay.
Period.
But at the end of the day, not everyone will find you 10 on 10.
Yeah, because beauty is so like diverse and it's different for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's totally fine for you to like love yourself.
Sure.
Totally.
And also, I remember, I want to say something. When people say everyone's beautiful, I know this thing is to help. It's mostly for pretty girls to just say that. Just so that everyone's beautiful. I hate that
term.
because it's like reality. Okay, reality is that there's some people that are prettier and there's others that are not. Yes, everyone can find somebody, en parenthèse, but imagine like someone, most of the world will think they are the ideal beauty. And other people, they might not be. So it's just about just loving who you are, about accepting that, accepting that you might not be the prettiest girl in the world. But you always have to think that, I believe I'm pretty.
That you are beautiful.
That's why I hate the term everyone's beautiful, because that's not reality. That is not. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry for everyone that believe that. It's just not. Like, you got to be straight up with someone. To be like strong, you have to be straight up with yourself. You have to be real. You cannot be delusional, because that's what puts you down.
The delusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, also for me, I'm beautiful, but I'm also dark skinned. And sometimes in the society, dark skins are not seen as for others, not seen as beautiful. That's okay. You know, that's reality. But I should never take that and put it on my shoulder and be like, yeah, that's why. Yeah, you know.
That's true.
That's a message for all of you.
So, I wanted to ask you also, do you feel like any pressure to be active on social media?
Honestly, a little, yeah. Because when you don't, you're not active that much, your Instagram doesn't get that much, the algorithm lowers. That's why I said, like, I can't give tips. I can't, like, really give tips on, like, content creation or whatever, because it's, like, it's Instagram that's in charge, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, they choose who they want to be famous. They choose who they want to not be famous. So it just sucks.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah. So, like, a little pressure, more like, okay, I have to post every day. I have to make good content or something like that.
Do you ever get days like where you just want to give up or you don't want to post as much?
I don't get days where I don't want to post, but more like sometimes, yeah, giving up is more like, ugh, this is long, you know. Then I just ask God to help me to be patient. And then when I'm patient, I don't even think about how long it is. I just do it.
That's good. Do you feel like, because I see you're really, like, you talk about God a lot, do you feel like God called you to be a content creator?
No. God called me to be an actor.
Period.
That's what I believe. Well, not believe. That's what it is.
That's what you know.
And it's like, because when I was younger, I had the opportunity, my parents told me that I was meant to be an actor. And for example, my sister, an artist, and now she is very known. And now, shout out to my sister, got nominated to be one of the best artists in Montreal. So good for her. But yeah, so me, it's now acting. And I've always acted. I just like doing it. It's just part of me. Like right now, I could change my accent and just speak like that and just be someone that, you know, someone else, or like speak français and parler français parce que tu sais je viens du Québec et tu sais c'est vraiment ça la vie, ou je parle comme ça parce que tu sais je viens de la France et du coup ça va bien. So yeah, I just like being different characters in the same time.
I like that. When you're acting, do you feel like you're in another world?
Yes, I feel like I'm in another world. It's like today for my film acting class, I've learned that my talent was already there. I just need to trust it. Because I was always scared that what my gut or what I was feeling, it was like, oh no, it's not right, it's not good. But when I just trusted. I was more comfortable. And I remember they said they told me an advice. They said, just let the character play out of you. Just let the character go. Just let her play. And that was a really good advice. And ever since, I just let her, I know the character. I feel her already. I just let her go. Just play out of me.
I like that.
Yeah. And trust your talent.
I really like that.
Yeah. But content creation is just a
side hustle.
Yeah, a side hustle, hobby, passion, like a little passion. I like it, but it's really acting that I'm really into.
That's good, because I see on your Instagram, of course, you're not scared to talk. You be talking. So, and I also saw you for the commercial of SAQ.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
The commercial SAQ, it was fun. Like, honestly, it was my first commercial where like I was the main person being filmed. Yeah, and then recently I also had this character that I was playing and talking, so it was really fun. So slowly but surely getting to where I want to be by experience, and also now going to the film acting school. Yeah, but also I don't. Because with God, you can't sit there and just do nothing and expect Him to give you everything. It's a teamwork, So I always really do other stuff. Okay, the acting is taking long, which is normal. Some people have done 100 auditions until they got famous.
That's true.
So it is what it is. But then I took some singing classes because just to help my acting, if ever they need someone that sings or whatever.
If you're trying to go on Disney.
Yeah. I like to sing a little bit. Then I took some, I studied theater acting. Then now modeling. I did some modeling. And
she does it all, guys. That's what she's trying to say. She does it all.
And writing a little bit. Yeah, just like never sit there. With God, never sit there and wait. He's not going to make a move. You really have to
go out there.
Yeah, go out there. And sometimes
your
also
dreams.
Exactly.
I like that.
And remind him sometimes. With God, you have to remind him, like, even though he knows, he likes to be reminded, being like, God, you said in your word that if I work hard, you're supposed to help me. Like, we're a team. Then he's like, okay, I see that, and then that's how he reacts.
I like how vocal you are about, like, your faith.
Yeah.
Would you say, like, it's your faith that got you to this point?
Yes, I would definitely say that 100% because...
Hallelujah!
When I was younger, I had difficulties understanding things quickly and also memorization difficulties. I wasn't good in school. It's not that I'm not smart. I was just not smart in school, I guess, in a way. Not in a negative way, just this is what it is.
Just life.
But when it comes to life, I feel like I have the intelligence needed. I remember I in theater school, I couldn't memorize things quickly. And it was really annoying. Everyone would, even it makes me feel in tears because it's so like, it touches my heart. Like everyone would always be good at everything, memorizing, understanding, and I always have to be like the person that doesn't understand anything. It was so annoying, So then I just kept asking God to help me, and God helped me, and just practicing, and eventually I started memorizing things easily, and it was really Him, honestly.
It was really Elohim.
It was
you
really
get it?
Elohim. It was really Elohim. Like, yeah.
And like, how old were you when you started realizing that, God was with you?
Until when I was younger, there was always situations, but it's more about, do you believe He will help you, And yeah, I really believed He would, and He did. And also, what else? Yes, I couldn't understand and memorize Shakespeare. It's crazy. I couldn't even memorize anything about Shakespeare. And again, everyone could memorize it. When I say everyone in my class, oh, it's so hard. But they would memorize it in one shot. Like, I hate when people do that, by the way. I hate that. It's so hard. And then they're super good at it. Why are you doing that, But yeah, it was really hard for me. And then finally I started memorizing. And my teacher was like, how did you do it? How did you memorize? Because she knew I wasn't, that good. And I was like, practice and God.
Period.
Because there's really no other way. I can't say it's me. There's really no other way. But yeah.
You're also a model. Is it like hard for you to maybe, like, how comfortable like are you with the camera?
Very comfortable, as you can see.
Have you always been like comfortable? You can look up. Thank you.
I feel like it's with experience that I became
more comfortable.
More comfortable, yeah. Experience, and then also knowing your angles, and I'm a very how do I say that? Like before I do a shoot or something, I will look at pictures and makes myself an own mood board so that I'm comfortable, you know.
I like that.
So yeah, it's more experience that made me more comfortable with the camera.
And like, how comfortable are you like with showing skin?
Me, it's not even about. Well, of course, comfort. I wouldn't want to show too much skin. The furthest I can go is like my ligne de sein. I don't know how to say that in English. Ligne de sein.
Ligne de sein, like the
breast.
The breast crack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the furthest I'll go there because I don't have a. I have boobs. I don't say that. I want to say I have big tits. It's so weird. It's so weird to say that. But yeah,
no, you're embellished. That's why. Okay.
Here.
Look up for me. Thank
you. So it's like I'm not gonna, because of like I don't know, clothes. I'm not gonna stop myself from wearing certain things just because most clothes don't fit here, but they'll fit my waist. But yeah.
So you still go for it?
But if it's, sometimes I do feel uncomfortable, so it's just like I just do what I feel comfortable.
Okay. We love that. We love that for you. Okay, Shawty.
Okay.
Period. And like to become a model, because I know a lot of people had to study. Maybe they studied other models. Maybe they watch a lot of cat shows. Was it the same for you?
Yeah, that was the same for me too. Just looking at people on Instagram, following people, looking at pictures on Pinterest. Pinterest is very helpful for that. Yeah, like just inspiring yourself by others people's work really helps.
Is modeling like something you want to dive into a little bit more?
No.
So you don't like enjoy model as much as
acting
and content?
No, because modeling, I feel it's more you're just a number and you're just standing there and doing what they're asking you to do. But acting is something that comes from you know, and it's more, like I said, entertainment. I love entertaining people and being the entertainment, honestly. Just like content creation, I like entertaining people. But in modeling, you're just there. You're
just there posing.
Yeah,
you like to be the main character.
Yeah.
That's what you mean?
In a way, but I don't want to say that. I want to say that out loud.
Period.
But in a way. And everyone has their spotlight there.
Period.
But yeah.
That's good. Do you?
I really like entertainment.
We love that.
But also, I told myself, like, you know, like, you can have different talents, but that doesn't mean this is what you're going to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm really good at singing, I need to be a singer. No, you know, you can try it, but
you can be
it doesn't mean that's what you're going to do. Exactly. Yeah. You have to be multitask. Especially if you already have a goal, you know what you want to do. You just do other things while, like, this thing is advancing slowly.
I love that. Love that. Love that.
Like I said in the beginning, never sit there and wait. It's not coming. It's not gonna come to you unless you have privilege. But it is what it is.
I'm dead. You see the
No
subtle
tea, no
shade?
shade. No tea, no shade, but shade.
I'm dead. That is so true.
It is what it is.
And you know, like you said earlier, that your parents like were a big motivation for you. What would you say to people that don't have supportive parents, but that want to pursue like content creation, maybe things that are more out of the like the norm, like out of the 9 to 5?
Honestly, that's really hard because unfortunately, I can't feel or know what it feels like to not have parents that are supportive. But I feel like if you know what you want to do,
Just go for it.
just go for it. Really, from what I've seen from people that I know, that their parents don't even care about what they're doing. They just really go for what they want to do. And as an actor, I know, I think it's the actor from Get Out. He said that his mother didn't want him to become an actor, and now he has all the Oscar and whatever, and she's just still like, yeah, no, this is not a job.
I'm dead.
Yeah, she still is not like supportive.
But normally, like with black parents, when they see you make it, now that's when they're all like, oh yeah, that's my child, that's this, that's that. But I'm surprised.
Yeah, and I was like, damn.
And he's doing good for himself.
Oh, he is.
He did Get Out. He did
He did many things. He was really a good actor.
Still is.
Still is a good actor.
is.
Yeah.
That is true. Do you feel like the acting school is like really helping you?
Yeah. It really helped me to trust my talent, trust my guts, and believe in myself, really. It's all about believing in yourself.
That's good, because I know some people like from Montreal that have gone to acting school, but they told me, I'm just saying what people told me. So they told me that like it was the biggest waste of their money.
Yeah. Okay, so me, when I went to, for example, Dawson, I would say wasted my time. Why? Because no tea, no shade, but shade. The teachers didn't want you to like do any other things than just study. Like imagine I had a role, I wasn't allowed to stop school to take the role, which is really weird. Second, what I hated is that they had favorites, that's reality. This is okay. But what I hate is that every time I would ask them what I can do better,
Nothing.
no, you're doing good. No. But this class, why I'm really happy is because they're so straight up. It's like if you can't take the heat, don't go in that class. Like, because a lot of actors have egos. You have to put your ego aside and be like ready to get feedback.
Period.
Because some guy, he thought he was doing good, but they were like, yeah, stop there. You need to practice more. That wasn't it.
Period.
So it was really shocking, but I was like, yo, you gotta be ready, you know?
We love that.
So that's why I like the class that I'm in right now, because they're very straight up, like.
And how long, like when did you start the class?
Oh, actually recently. It was,
okay.
I think it was 3 weeks ago, actually. But
That's
still, like,
good.
when I came to see the class and, experience it, because they invited me to see it, I saw how they were really straight up, and I was like, damn, that's what I need, because that pushes me. I feel like if you want to go in a certain industry, you have to be ready to hear bad news, you know what I'm saying?
So what's next for you? What are the project that you are working on?
Right now, there's no specific projects. I'm just continuing being consistent in content creation and consistent in learning how to be better as an actor, and practicing my, practicing and, what is the saying, like, practice makes perfect. There you go.
Period.
Me, it's like, obviously, I'm not saying there's no such thing as perfection, but I want to be perfect in my eyes, Like, meaning, like, when I model and I take a picture and I see the result, to me, that's perfect, I'm like, yes, that is a good result. The result is exquisite. It's perfection. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see that in content creation. I want to see that in my acting.
I love that. You love that. Do you feel like you made it? Like,
No.
do you feel like you're making it more?
I'm making it,
Not like,
but I
because
haven't made it
know.
yet. No. Like,
But-
not even close. But not in a negative way. More like not close. I can never say, yeah, I made it. That would be a lie. But it's more like I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm seeing what I'm good at, I'm seeing what I'm not good at, I'm seeing what works with me. And that is exactly what I want. That's why time is so important, because that's how you can grow and become who you're really supposed to be, not who they want you to be.
Period. Where do you see yourself like in the next 5 years?
5 years already, like being in movies, already being in TV shows.
Amen. We
Already
wish that for
talking in
you.
interviews and being
Amen.
myself right now, like
Amen.
I am. Yeah, just like I said, like, about inspiration. It's like it shouldn't be a goal, but I really do want people to see me like that. I want them to be
inspired.
to feel inspired like that. When they see me, they're like, yes, like I want to I want to learn from her. I want to be like that, but better or whatever, but in their own way.
I feel like they should be like inspired by you because you're inspired by your work, you know? So that's always like the goal.
Yeah. There's so many things that like I saw like that actors or people that are known do that I don't want to end up doing, like or they're just rude, or they're just their ego is like taking the whole space. I always like want to do things that, like I said, that is like done, like I want it to be done to me, so I would do it to you, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to no, I remember, like, I don't know what's her name, Nadi, yes, Nadi. Nadi, she's in comment dire, était dans OD,
Ouais.
Occupation Double, and
Oh,
she
elle était dans
also
OD?
ouais, and then she also is the
Réalisateur for L'île de l'amour, but they
oui, c'est
switch her
ça.
out.
I know. Puis ça, and I remember I met her at Sephora, and she was like, when I said hi to her, she was like, hi, what's your name? She shook my hand, and I was like, oh, like that, I took that from her. Like I took that from her because I was like, that is very like acknowledging that there's a person there. And she's like, what's your name? How are you? And then we actually talked and had a conversation and whatever. And then
you
last
can
time
just see that she's such a nice person.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
I love that.
Approachable. Because, you know, when someone's like known, you're scared to approach them. But I was like, you know what, just go for it. Hi.
That's
and she
so
was
cute.
like, hi, how are you? So then when she did that, I took that from her. And I was just doing like pictures of my sister, content creation. And this girl came to me and she was like, Callie Roy, is that you? And I was like, yeah, it's me. And she was like, oh my gosh, I love your work. And I was like, hi, how are you? And I used what Nade said.
Saw.
And I realized that what she did is smart. Why? Because when someone is nice, it's more memorable than when someone's mean.
Yeah.
I'd rather be memorable in a nice way where like someone says to someone else, wow, she took the time to talk to me. Because after I did that, she could go say to her friends and her family, say, oh my gosh, like I know this girl, yeah, I met her, she's so nice. Someone else could be like, no, she's a bitch. She'll be like, no, I talked to her, she was really nice.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I feel it's good to acknowledge people and just be nice, like, you know?
That's perfect. Okay.
But if like I'm known, I don't think I should do that because some people are crazy.
I'll just spray your face. No shade there.
Yeah, there's some
No
people
shade
are
intended.
really crazy.
Do you know this setting spray? My bad.
I use their
It's really good for oily
smells
people.
good. I use their setting powder. I love One Size.
We'll try something because dark people can rock it all. You don't need to limit yourself.
True. But sometimes,
Sometimes
not all
what?
of them. I feel maybe sometimes it just depends the face.
That's
Sometimes
true,
it's
that's
some,
true.
like for me, red lipstick is a hell no.
No.
I'm telling you,
I
it's
think
a
you
hell
just don't
no.
know how to do red.
Oh
no,
my
no,
gosh.
no.
It's
I
so-
see it on your face. I see it.
It's so I really don't like huge colors on my lips because I like, no offense, whatever. I just look like a clown. Like
Oh.
I don't like huge colors on my lips. And also, I think it depends on my lips. There's some people that have fuller lips than me, and it's more like when they put it, it's gorgeous. But me, I put it, I'm like, even my family's like, everyone's like,
Just because you said that, we're doing a red lip.
no, please.
I'm dead.
If you do a red lip, you have to make it dark, because I don't like,
Yeah, no, yeah, you have to make it like, because you're darker,
yeah.
it has to be
Make
a
it
red,
a dark red. If it's a dark red, I
dark.
think we're going to be good with that.
sultry, and you'll go with the setting.
Yeah.
You know, you'll fit into the setting.
Exactly.
Beauty. Look at her posing. Period. Let me just look at you. Just fix this side over here. Are you like, when you do your glam, because I know you do your own makeup most of the time, do you like being highlighted, or you prefer like
I like a
Toned
natural
down.
look,
Natural.
but highlight, yeah, I do like different color highlight, like purple highlight, orange highlight. I love that, yeah.
feel
Because
that.
you remember I told you I like my cheekbones, so I like to accentuate them. You know,
Period.
I love my cheekbones.
I'll just look one more time. Perfect. We'll just blend it. Periana. Look at her with a liner and without a liner. Big difference. For the lashes, guys, I will be using my brand again, so KayowaBeauty.com. If you want to get these lashes, is the style Wisdom. This is the style, if you see properly. And behind the box, we have all of our details. So Instagram, Kayowa Beauty. You can also email us at kayowabeauty@gmail.com or our website, kayowabeauty.com. And these are the lashes. If you want to get them from yours truly, okay? Period. So before I can let you see yourself, I have a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
So this segment is called This or That Makeup Edition. So I'll ask you a question and say you choose between this or that.
Okay.
So first thing, so do you prefer like a lightweight foundation, but we can still see like your imperfection through it? Do you prefer, but it's more like comfortable on the skin? Do you prefer that? Or a foundation that's full coverage, like looks good in person, in photos, no cracks, and it just feels like uncomfortable on the skin and you can feel it on your face?
The first one, the more natural one, because due to I don't have like much imperfections to hide, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true for you, but for other people, no, just kidding. I'm just kidding. So secondly, when you're on a red carpet for a red carpet event, do you prefer simple glam or full beat?
Oh, red carpet, full beat, bro.
Full beat.
Full beat. You like good full beat, like not too much full beat, but like more like matching with what I'm wearing.
Period.
Accentuating my beauty.
Exactly. That's what we like. Lastly, it's kind of spicy.
Okay.
So you go to see the best MUA in the game. Like you've been looking at her on Instagram, TikTok. She's the best. The only thing is that she's 5 times your budget, Or do you prefer going to another makeup artist that she's not bad, but she's not wow, but the only thing is she's within your budget and she doesn't provide lashes or she doesn't do your eyebrows?
Damn, I don't even know what to answer that. I would definitely want to have the best one and try to arrange something, but at the end, the price is the price, because I don't want someone that makes me look bad. I hate when people make me look ugly. That's it.
I'm dead. Okay, so you ready for the big reveal?
Yeah.
I'll pass you the mirror like this.
Ooh.
You can look in the mirror. You can also look. We have a mirror on the side here. You can also look in the big mirror after. So we'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Do you, boo?
Oh, damn! Oh my gosh! I never
I'm
seen
dead.
myself with these colors. Oh my god!
You
Oh,
look
you
good.
accentuated my cheekbones. Yes.
That's what we like.
Oh
It
wow!
looks
Oh my
good.
gosh! Mes yeux sont bruns. I love it.
She said ses yeux sont bruns.
Wow!
It's a rock for me.
Oh my god! That is actually really good. 'Cause
You can keep it
usually
for
I'm
your neck.
scared.
You're scared you can't keep it for your next
Wow!
shoe.
I don't know. I don't know if they. I could show them. I could show them, and we'll see. But wow, this is amazing because I think they're more into subtle because it's like
Subtle.
Black History Month.
Oh, that's
So
true.
they're more into subtle makeup.
You wanna
But
show the...
wow, these colors are amazing.
It looks really good.
Oh wow, I feel very beautiful. Oh wow. No,
look
vraiment, c'est
good.
vraiment
You
beau.
look
I
so
really
good.
love it.
Thank you.
Wow, this
Thank
is
you,
good.
but you're the beauty, like you're the real beauty. Thank you so much for coming on this podcast. It was a pleasure. Where can people find you?
On Instagram, Callie Roy Y, and yeah, just check the Instagram.
But you have TikTok.
Yeah,
you
TikTok
wanna-
is like, time
Okay,
to time, but
for now, but
for now,
in
Instagram.
like 2 weeks, TikTok booming,
Yes,
Instagram
yes.
booming,
Boom.
YouTube booming, actress booming.
Period.
You know? And for us guys, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, ChatsandGlams, YouTube, ChatsandGlams, TikTok, ChatsandGlams. We do it all. Period. And do you have any last words before we close it up?
Last word is love yourself, but don't expect anyone to love you.
I double tap that. Okay? Period. So thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you on the next podcast. Bye.